there are times when you're working on a project that you are going to need to hold stitches for later. Either the pattern will tell you that you need to do that, or perhaps you need to stop working on the pattern with those needles for whatever reason. Maybe you need them for something else. So what I'm going to do today is actually just show you how to save that safely without losing any stitches. This is called a stitch holder, and it looks like a safety pin, and that's basically what it acts as. You just undo that, and then what you're going to do is you're going to slip the stitches from, just treat this as another needle. So you're going to slip it from this needle to this needle, and you're going to make sure that you do it the right way. You don't want to twist your stitches, and you don't want to split the yarn, where that's where you put your needle in the middle of one strand of yarn. You don't want to do that. And it's very simple. You just slide. It's almost as if you were knitting. You just slide, let's see. You basically go in between the yarn and move it over. And then you'll just continue until the end. And let's see here, since this, I'm just working on a scarf, so it's not very wide, so it doesn't take that long. Now, if you are using, if you're doing a project that is wider, like you're working on a sweater or something like that, they usually don't make stitch holders that are that big, but what you can do is use another set of needles. I've done that before. If I've needed that particular size of needle, I'll get a smaller needle than the one that I was currently using, and then just slip the stitches the same way that I'm doing now. And then, so you have to be careful, because sometimes you will accidentally almost grab two at once. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, or it doesn't have to be a bad thing, if you grab it the wrong way, it can be. So I prefer to do it individually, though I know that that's a little bit of a pain. But anyway, you can use a smaller needle and it'll work the same, because if you notice, this is smaller than this needle that I was using. You can see the difference. And then when you're done moving over, you just hook it back in there, and then you are left with basically part of a scarf, or your project if it's not a scarf, on what looks like a safety pin, and you're keeping it safe for later.